Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Islanders New Shores, courtesy of the station and Coatsink, who were kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. Should also mention as part of that the game is actually out now on Steam, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. So with that, let's dive right in. So this is the follow-up to the previous Islanders game, which is kind of like a chill, meditative puzzle game. You're effectively putting down structures on an island, and they have different synergies based on where you've placed them. They give you more points, which unlock more packs, and kind of the core premise is that you are trying to go as far as you possibly can with the resources and points that you have allotted. So we have the Brickyard, which has a base score of 6, and it gains more if it's placed near masons, sand pits, warehouses, or statues, but less if you put it next to another brickyard. And then we have just Sandpit, which has lower base score and gives more bonuses for being next to brickyard, statues, and warehouses. But we do not want to have them next to each other. Now, the one other kind of ugly bit here that I'm seeing, we don't really have a whole lot of space to do anything. Now, it does look like I might be able to... No? Oh, does it have to be down? It has to be down there. Oh... So that actually makes this a lot trickier, kind of. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to put this down first, right smack dab in the center. Or actually maybe right here. Because what is the range on these guys? Yep. Okay, so I'm going to stick it right here because we get a +3 bonus for just being near the obelisk. Okay, press and hold the right mouse button. Oh, wait, when you're placing a building... What? It wants me to zoom in. Huh, that's a confusing system. Okay, so left click to place a thing. So the reason why I want to do that is because we need to split these up. These actually have like a really large zone. I was hoping if I put it here, I could flank it on like 3, maybe 4 sides. Oh, that's interesting. So this actually has a circle around it, but the circle is actually centered around the area it's pointed at, rather than directly. So I might actually be able to get this lined up. We'll lose a little bit of score, but I might be able to have 2 of these simultaneously without penalty. Okay, fill up this meter to get new buildings. Journey ends when you're out of things to build. All right, but first let's get this down. Okay, so if I put it here, looks like it's gonna happen no matter what. So, lose 4 points, but ultimately isn't that big of a deal. Only because we gain the extra 4 from the sand that it was pointing at. Okay, so do we want to do brewing or seaweed? Let's do seaweed, seeing as we're kind of focused down here. So seaweed farm gains a bonus from seaweed fields, harbors, and statues. Pretty sure this is a statue. It also looks like you don't gain additional bonuses. Okay. You also don't gain additional bonuses retroactively. So once the structure is placed, that's all you're going to get from it. So you want to put the big point things down last. So if we're taking a look at this, seaweed farm goes on the beach. Gain some benefit from that. Seaweed fields each get 8 points from being near the seaweed field. So in that case, we're probably better off kind of sticking this sucker kind of on the edge here. And then making the most of it. Oh, that's interesting. They actually have different shapes. I kind of love that. Yeah, so we can stick them together and it actually like has a physical collision. So I can kind of press them close. Not enough range. There we go. Just close enough. Don't know if that's rotated quite correctly. but I'll make it work. Okay, so we have brewing and we have city. I guess I'm going to do brewing next, just to see what this gives me. So, we get another brickyard, which is not what we want. We get another seaweed field. So actually, we're getting packs for things that we've made before. Well, that's kind of nice. We also get another sand pit. So, I can gain 20 if I place it right here, which I don't hate. Because, yeah, what else do I have? Yeah, because if I point it... Yeah, so I think actually the trick is to... Whoops. Point it right here and gain the maximum possible value given the situation. Gives me another plus. I actually maybe should have waited. Let's get a mason down. So masons benefit from brickyard statues, warehouses, city centers, markets, towers, walls. They don't like other masons, though. We get another seaweed farm, which actually kind of works out really nicely if I can spread them out. Because yeah, I can put this one directly here. I actually can kind of squeak it a lot closer. Because we kind of want to have my... There we go. We kind of want to have a bunch of these as close together as possible. Well, that worked out. Okay, so we also have another brickyard. So brickyards gain bonuses from masons, sandpits, warehouses, and statues. Masons, we might actually want to wait on that one. Do we? Does it matter? Because otherwise I can put... Oh. So big downer on this one is mostly just the fact that we can actually only have a handful of these suckers. Oh. Actually, I can kind of squeeze them in weird places, like right here. Sure. Yeah, I'll put that there. Unlocked a new island to explore. Click the compass when you're ready to continue your journey. Okay. So... Stay to earn more points, but draw fewer packs from... Fewer buildings from packs. Current draw 5. The one thing I've never got with this game is... Is it good to stick around, or is it better to leave? I guess I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. It says current draw is 5. Let's do city pack next. Get some more seaweed. Okay, that's... I think as much as I'm going to be able to get from that. So we have some city stuff. We have another mason. I could just stick it down over here for the 12 points. What does mason benefit from? Because I can also put it near some housing things too. We could also get another brickyard somewhere. Which, like, this isn't the worst with that benefit. Sure. Okay, so brewery. Breweries would go, like, up here. Hop fields. So hop fields get a +4 bonus. Yeah, I can't... Oh, I can get them down there. Oh, is the brewery also scales based off of seaweed farms? Lumber lighthouse. Okay, we didn't unfortunately get anything more. But look at that. It still says current draw 5. So lighthouse. Refers to open spaces. Unblocked ray. Harbor, hermitage, fisher. But benefits from seaweed farm, statue, seaweed field. I could put it there. Oh, per unblocked ray. So putting it out here actually gives me a bonus. Can I put it on any of these? I think the best thing to do is kind of out here-ish. $44 points. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's undo. What else does it scale off of? Harbor Hermitage. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have any unblocked rays. The other... Oh. Yeah, okay, I'm going to wait. Okay, so we have a mansion, we have a city center. Which can actually be stuck in here. Are we just going to have, like, the smallest possible thing? Okay, what else does it benefit from? Guildhall, Mill, Fisher. That's the brewery. We have houses. Scale off of kind of a bunch of stuff, but not that many. And we have mansions. Question is, can I put the city center up here instead? I can. And that is pretty good bonuses. And I think against any better judgment, I'm going to put this here. Because I think we're going to put the city center up here. Probably. Because that way I can kind of start jamming in an amount of houses and other things. Note to self, definitely don't put the city center where I did in the future. So be it. Okay, mansion. Scales off of city center, terrace, wall platform, shaman, plateau, statue, and other mansions. So mansions are not really peak usership. However, they're also kind of chunky. Oh yeah, let's get the brewery down. Okay, so what do we get? Lumber pack, farming pack. Farming. And shaman. So what's shaman scale off of? Blocked rays, statue. Blocked rays. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, but it doesn't like these. So shaman wants to be away from Mason city centers. Okay, so we're gonna wait on that one. Houses, not amazing. I guess the one thing I can do with the houses is actually squeak them up here. Let's see. Yeah, the only immediate problem is I don't have that much space. And 17 points if I put it right there. Good enough. Okay, so we have a mill. Mill cannot be on the beach. So this is going to have to be something up high. It scales off of unblocked rays, statues, warehouses, wheat fields, city centers, and masons. Yarsh. So, like, could actually put that front and center in the middle of this, which is very silly. That's not terrible. We also get a wheat field to scale with it. Plateau. I don't think we have any plateaus. I think best thing to do is probably to put the, well, because yeah, I could get 7 extra points by putting it there. I think I'm just gonna, what is the range on a wheat field? Pretty limited. Yeah, like, I'm only going to save myself a couple of points doing any of these things, so I'm going to just put it up here. Okay, so we have a couple of mansions. Mansions are, touch stinky. Okay, we have another seaweed field. Yeah. They do scale off of the shaman, interestingly enough. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if I put the shaman here, I can actually get, like, an amount of points for the shaman. Every once in a while it flashes to 13. There. If I put the shaman there, we can have the shaman with his, like, weird cults. I'm gonna give myself just a bit of wiggle room in case we get another L shape that we want to squeeze in there. Alright, cool. And then lastly, we've got the lighthouse, which I had originally waited on, and that was a mistake. Should have gotten it down earlier. Oh well, 40 points is good enough. New fountains. See what that does. Fountain. Scales us off of city-centered mansions, statues, and houses. So, works pretty well. Could put it right there, get a bunch of points. I guess let's actually rotate the camera so I can see this from the opposite side. Okay, then we have just a totally regular normal house. Let's see. Stick it there. Is that good enough? I think so. And then 37 points for this. 29. Okay, 37 if I just jam it right in there. Let's take a look at this. Current draw is 4. Let's go a little bit further. Fisher. So we have Sandpit, Fisher. Scales off of city center, statue, lighthouse, fish. Do we have fish? Oh, it goes out there. Oh, I don't think we have... Oh, those are the fish. Just exile this guy. You live over here in this corner. So... it's probably most efficient for me to just jam it in here. Let's see. Because I thought I saw a 17 earlier. Oh, there's a 19 if I put it along here. Good enough. Go for another sand pit. Another mansion or two. I think we're going to run out of points, but we can move on to the next area. And hopefully this is one of those where... This is tricky. Yeah. I don't think that mansion is going to do me any good. This will give me 12 points, though. Okay, what else we get? Lumber pack or a park? I'll do park. I picked a really difficult spot to stick my city, to be honest. It's kind of nice in an aesthetic way. Okay, not seeing too much. Like, yeah, obviously if I jammed it inside some of these locations where there's already structures, it would give me a bonus. Alas, cannot. 21 over here for the... But this ain't terrible. And yeah, I think that's the best I'm going to get. Really? I'm still getting points. Funky. Okay, lumber or plateau? Let's do lumber. Okay, so we get another fisher. So fishers don't like other fishers at all. Fishers aren't keen on seaweed farms, but that's good enough. I have another one. I think the best thing I could do. And 9 Yarsh. Yeah, we have too many fishers and there's not a whole lot of good spots for them. I can go 12, but that puts it like squarely in the middle of Fish Town, and I kind of want to avoid that. So I'll stick it there for 10. Okay, so we have a lumberjack, which needs sawmill, statue, blooming tree, or tree. And then we have sawmill, which, okay. So 7 points for being near a lumberjack. Does also like the seaweed farms. Huh. So probably better to get this down first. Just where would I put it? And do these... Yeah, they have negative score based on how many lumberjacks I have. Seems like the rotation changes nothing. That's all I've got. All right. Well, that's done with this area. I don't know why this game's making me super thirsty. Okay, want to travel to the next island. Lose what you have on this island, but keep your score. Cool. Does that mean that I start with a bunch of stuff? Highest building score. So this gives me score, which is nice. The main question is, do I get a boost going into the next one based on prior performance? So we can do lava with mountain shrine, safe haven in the searing innards of the world with a mountain shrine, place it high up to best utilize its large score area, or tundra, snowy landscapes with ice flows along the shore. I'm gonna go for this. A number of things required the harbor earlier that I have unlocked. Ah, beans. Okay, so this might actually be kind of tricky. I was not expecting this to be up high here. Question is, can I put any building on an ice flow? Oh, yeah, so I can put the harbor here. I can also put the dock along the ice. When you travel between islands, you unlock new building types. They can appear as choices. Okay, so dock. Scales off of harbor, market, statue, dock, and fish. So docks like docks. Statues up here, that's not helping. Okay. Thing is... I want to nestle this in here. As closely as I can get it. There we go. And not quite as good as I'd like. But it'll do. Okay. So we have brickmaker and seaweed farm. I don't think we have sand, so brick might be doozy. Let's do brewing. So brewery, scales off of Statue Harbor Seaweed Farms. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to benefit from most of those things here, to be entirely honest with you. Okay, put both of those down. And then let's figure out how to line this up as efficiently as possible. Actually, I think the best thing I can do is probably that for starters. Nope. Maybe this? We want to jam it in there super tightly so we can potentially put in other structures. Yeah, the main problem is if I do this, there's just a little bit of an overlap gap. I think that's still better, though. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, that's a whole mess of points. Brickmaker, let's do city this time. And lumber. I should have checked if we even have trees. We do. Good. Okay, so the lumberjack is kind of in an interesting position here. So the sawmill needs lumberjacks. I think the best thing I can do is probably get a lumberjack in each of these corners. Yeah, if I just place this somewhat sneakily in here. There we go. And then I can get the lumberjack right there. But I might wait on that one. Let's see if I can get some more score. Just in case I can unlock more things. So the brewery likes statues, harbors, and seaweed farms. Also really likes hop fields and warehouses. Yeah, that kind of limits what I can do, so I'll just slap that there. Yeah, do we get the sawmill down? Lumberjack Harbor, Statue Dock, Seaweed Farm. $8 points, 18 points. Yeah, I'll just put it there for the time being. We get a boon. On each island, you earn boons while playing. They can help you out of tough situations. They can only be used on the island where you obtained them. Buildings. Boons? Add boon pack. Sustainable. Prevents the next time a building would get a negative score from industry or harvesting buildings. Extra copy of your rightmost building on your hotbar. Okay. Let's go back for a second. I like that, but I think I'm going to wait. Go Mason? Okay. So Masons like city center statues, warehouses, brickyards. I don't think I have really any of those. Let's see, kind of big. Good enough. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is sneak my masons into odd spots, kind of far from each other, if possible. That actually might have been a total mistake. Hard to say, actually. Because I know the city center likes masons, so we kind of want more of those. I was hoping to get some more lumberjacks here, but they're not being the most forthcoming. So, I think due to everything, what I should probably do is line the city center up a little bit with this statue. Okay, so what else do we get? Brickmaker, lighthouse. Get another one of these down. Okay, so boons, boon pack, duplicate. So now we have 2 lighthouses. Which, like a lot of the things that I've got here. So lighthouses might also want hermitages, fishes. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get too much more out of this thing. Ooh. Actually getting this up here is kind of sick. Because that's a lot of unblocked rays. Yeah, that worked. Brickmaker, farming. Do some farming. We get some more seaweed. In retrospect, I almost kind of wonder if I should have actually gotten the seaweed out here. Maybe. A more protruding location, even potentially like right here, actually could have worked really well. Oops. Oh well. So mill. Likes the statue, likes the city center, likes the mason. Okay. The main question is how many wheat fields do I even get access to? Because, yeah, I can kind of squeeze it in here. The problem is we're not actually getting any wheat, period. At least we can go to the next island without too much issue. I might defer that one. Let's fill some things up first. Okay, so big question is, base score is 1 for a house. They scale off of city center, statues, harbors, docks, masons, and other houses. City center, statue, and mansions. So I think mansions are slightly better at the moment. Kind of. I guess one thing to note is that we do get a little bit more from masons. These do not. Okay. So if I put some of these here, we can gain extra points. Does not want me to do any of that. Hate that positioning a lot. Scoring high. Stay on an island as long as you want. However, you earn fewer buildings next time the compass needle completes a loop. So, I can just move on whenever. I think this is purely just for high score stuff. I might as well stick with it. There's no reason not to, really. Oof. Unfortunately, yeah, not able to use this to its fullest extent in a way that I was hoping I would be able to. Yarsh. So 13 points for that. Or I can get 16 if I just, like, slap it next to these houses. Probably better to just slap next to house. Okay, so we also get another mason. So, 10 points there. 14 points if I just put it out here. Take that. We get another boon. Level up. Or summon a wisp. Building to attach wits. 5 points when scored with and moves the wisp to that building. I think I'm actually going to do that. because we can chain mansions here for kind of big score. Okay. So this is kind of tricky. I don't like this positioning as much. So I think I have to put that there. Rotate this. Because, yeah, I can just chain these for kind of biggish point bonuses, considering how many of them I've got lying around. Let's get a shaman, fountain, fisher. Okay, gets me an abundant. Gets me an amount of stuff. This is extremely good. I think I actually want this fisher to be further out. Yeah, if I stick it there, no. I think it's in my best interest to kind of keep them farther away. I'm not going to be able to do anything with this brewery, am I? Likes the town center. Does it like anything else that we have? Statue Harbor Seaweed Farm. Alright, harbor it is. We also do get another boon. Bargain. Select copy building. You get a copy of. Your choices are limited to a single option plus 5 times. Or we can shrink a building. I'm going to try that just because I'm curious. Oh. I mean, I can't gain a copy of that. Feels like the lighthouses are still kind of peak. I don't hate that. Let's wait on that one a little bit. So I've got some more houses. Houses scale off of masons and fountains. Okay, let's get the shaman down then. Oh, right. Shaman hates city center. Shaman hates a lot of things. Damn. Oh. Yeah, base score is negative 15. We want blocked rays. So, like, it really likes being nestled in these weird spots. Yeah, do we have any other, like, extremely strange spots that we can jam this lad for big points? Doesn't like the masons. Does like being there and some things. Okay. But yeah, up in this exposed area is a no-go. Why here, though? Yeah, like, it really likes some of these upper areas, but it's not as clear. So the main question is, do we go for 23 points there, or do we... Oh, 23 points right there? Sure. What I want to see is, can I get a... No, there's no benefit to it. Which one of these? It's you. Oh, good. It actually displays pretty clearly when we're going to have one of those spirits. Because we want to mansion chain as far as I possibly can. And then get a fountain down. Transfers... Oh, by... Okay, that's messy. Yeah, I guess I have no choice. Yeah, we want to just keep hopscotching this flame as far as it can go. Which, we might have just hit our limit on it. Maybe. We have a mill here. Brickmaker. Harbor. Would have loved the park. Oh, there's the park. And yeah, that spirit, that might just be the end of it. As far as I can go. There it is. I also just got another random shaman. They hate those masons. Because what else does the shaman scale off of? Flower, seaweed fields, and blooming trees. Oh, that's worth 28 right there. Even with the minus. Take it. I'm gonna do with the brickyard. Brickyard actually really likes a bunch of these things. If I put it up here, we get 30. Get another mansion. Fortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do too many fancy things with the mansion. And yeah, we get a brewery. I must have too many breweries. Urgh. I'll stay up there. Gets that bonus. Okay, harbor. I mean, if I slap the harbor out here... a nice chunk of points. So, dock. 17 points. 13. No, it's probably better that I just line this up. 18 points. We get one more. We get a plateau or we get a hut. Well, I don't. Actually. Yeah, delete a fish. I think we have to. And we get a plateau somewhere. Actually, can I... So the plateau likes city centers and... Oh, and masons. How does this thing work? Because it jams onto something. Oh, is the plateau just like a base? Oh. Yeah, so I could stack it on any of these locations. Oh, it does like the seaweed farms. So what else does it like? So its base score is 0. It likes city center mason. Other plateaus, statues, and seaweed fields for some reason. Damn. Because yeah, getting it up onto some of these locations would have been real nice. Oh, I see. that's proximity to a mason right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to do better than that. And then lighthouse. So there's a spot here where this is worth 40 points. Out here, worth upwards of 50. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. Tower, but we get a hut. Hut likes some things. A lot of negatives. Okay, so hut does not like any kind of management, but it likes shaman statues, fishers, lighthouses, and seaweed farms. So, like, it's worth 13 points out here. That's not terrible. Worth 12, 13. 13 here? I'll put it there. Okay, then we get a seaweed farm. I think this is the upper limit of this area, and we're done. That's nice and pleasant. Nice big city center up here. Some lumberjacks, some kind of goofy things. Way too many lighthouses. This, I mean, I don't know, headcanon for the region is, boy, they have a lot of boats that just kind of ram into this island, and it is a problem. And so they're like, shit, we need so many lighthouses. Please stop ramming. Please stop dying. Or maybe not dying. Maybe it's one of those situations that all those extra sailors keep adding to the mix. And they're sick of more sailors. I don't know, like, you really could actually get kind of into the headspace of each of these locations and, like, talk about stuff. Ooh. Okay, so Tundra Stellar, which has saunas, or lava, which comes with a free spirit, I think. And we have a temple. I like the 2 extra boons a lot. I do like the starting spirit, but no, we're going to go for the 2 extra boons. Reason being, one of those boons could be a spirit. And we don't want... Oh, gosh. Okay, this is kind of a... starting location. Seaweed farm again. Here's the question in the seaweed farm. Yeah, we could probably just slap it out here. Okay, let's zoom in on this. Try and make that tight as it can get. I think there. Okay, so what else do we have? Brickmaker, brewing. I guess I could try the brickmaker. The problem is the brickyards don't do me any good. They're not terrible either. They're just not amazing. We're just not going to be getting any sand pits on this biome because there's just no way. Okay, so one thing I'm going to try and do is be a little stingy about my big pieces, if possible. So what does this sauna do? Stairs must connect to the water. Oh. So it has to be along that. It gets a bonus for lumberjacks, shamans, hermitages, statues, blooming trees, regular trees. So we could actually set this up early if we wanted to, but we don't. We want to leave that later as just kind of big bonus boy. Oh. It's also kind of a smidge on the rough side. I'm just gonna probably jam this in a tight little spot. Where I won't be gaining much else. I'm actually gonna put it there. Brewing or city pack? Gotta be city. So the one problem is, this is a really bad place to have a city, no matter what. Which I'm not happy about. I'm not going to be able to fit that many buildings in here. Like, kind of no matter what I do. Okay. Put that there instead. See what else we get. Brewing lumber. Okay, we definitely want the lumberjacks. And a sawmill between them. If I can fit it. If we do that, that's 18 points. It's too big. Likes houses. That's good to know. Okay, so that's the closest I can get. So we actually want to have houses kind of cascading down this. So no, we need as many houses as I can possibly jam in this location. Go for a boon. Sustainable or blossom? Okay, those trees are now blossoming. Gets me some points. So what else does this like? Shaman Hermitage Hut. A second city center. That's a interesting choice, actually. Let's see. And that there. A little square. Okay, and I can kind of get some houses in these steps. Not the best, though. We'll put it there. Okay, could get another mansion. I'm gonna put it there. We have another sawmill. Grab another one of these. Grab a lighthouse. Gives me some more houses to jam in weird and slightly uncomfortable places for myself. So put it there. Darp. Try that again. Put it there. Did that not work either? Can do that. Thanks, I hate it. Let's undo it. There's got to be a better spot. Actually, that kind of works. Okay, so we get another boon. Let's see. Prevents the next time a building we gain. Level up. Yeah, I think we just level up now. Or maybe not now. We'll wait. Brewing, farming. See, I can just slap this in somewhere. think that's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. Because we don't have warehouses. Yeah, sure. Okay, seaweed farm. Well, question. Once again, sauna. Like shamans, hermitage, lumberjacks, statues, blooming trees. We actually want to try and keep some of these blooming trees safe. Okay, so let's go back to the seaweed farm. That's just a nice, easy 30 points right there. There's the shaman. Okay, so the shaman, a big stinker. He don't like being near anything. He likes those blooming trees, though. The one alternative is he doesn't like mansions. Mansions like him a lot. So one thing I can do is potentially tank my score that I gained from him. And get some mansions in the area. Thing is, we only have like a mansion. So, those mansions are going to be centered around the city center here for the foreseeable future. We have another city center. Why? That's so confusing. I mean, I guess this is where the neighborly boon comes in handy. It's just city centers aren't particularly valuable, so like better that I just exile that. Okay, that's not going to fit comfortably. The main goal here is to not destroy any of these blooming trees. That destroyed a blooming tree. Didn't say it was going to, it just did. Is that inevitable? I mean, kind of not. Okay, brewing pack fountain. Not my favorite placement in the world. Okay, put those there. We get another mansion somewhere. Another seaweed farm. Where's the field? There it is. Okay. Yeah, so I do also have this lighthouse. That's a terrible spot. This is abysmal. Oh, lighthouses hate houses. Yeah, so like, best place is probably out here-ish. I saw like a 44. Actually seeing like 45, 46. 46 is very good. However, if I wait, I might be able to get more seaweed. I don't think I can do anything to make Brickyard better. What's Mason got? 24 if I put it there. About as good as I'm going to be able to get it. Could get some more sawmills. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be roughly the same value. Like if I could get it in between somehow, that'd be nice, but we have no way of doing so. Yeah, don't get rid of any of the trees. So I think I'm just going to slap it in here. Do I? That's still a good spot for a house. I'm going to just leave that. Yeah, we still have a couple of houses. Now, the one problem is I think we are about to run out of score. I don't think there's any immediate salvaging of this. So I guess I could take a look at boons. Ah, we don't want to do that yet. Travel. Okay, travel is going to save me. Let's go back to buildings. Add a couple more. Brewing, another fisher. Sure. I guess actually I should put this here. Gets me another boon. Now I'm going to use level up. Probably could have waited on that one. Hard to say. So let's grab travel. So I could add a statue or precious. I'm going to try precious. Okay. Not as good as I'd like. Arbor pack. And a plateau. I like that plateau right there. So mansions love being on plateaus. Houses also like being on plateaus. The main consideration is mostly just sauna. It's currently gaining 59 points from this. Saunas love houses. So I think I'm just gonna I hate that location. I hate this shape. It has been nothing but a small nightmare for me. Oh, that's about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. Sneak that in there. There we go. That's a good starting spot for this. And we can leave, actually. Huh. I actually thought I was going to fail this one, and now we have that instant travel upgrade that I suppose I've squandered? Okay, so this likes shaman statues, trees. Ah, another tree could have been nice. Oh, get another boon. Increase area. Okay, that's got some fun potential right there. Let's see. Oh, I can use... I wonder if I can use both of those boons simultaneously. Yeah, I'll just put that there. Let's see, that's like 24 points. I'll take it. And yeah, can I have the harbor attached to this? I can. We've got a dock. I honestly thought I was going to lose. Brewing Park. Or Shore Parks. Doesn't. $16 points if I sneak it in right there? Sure. But the rest of these. Because, yeah, I could stick a park here. I'd like more houses is the main thing. I'll think about it. Another city center. What a weird setup. Grab a hut. Okay, so huts... Oh, huts like city centers. I think despite the negatives, I think we want to go for that. I mean, actually, 18 points right there. 19 points over here. 21. 22? A brief spot of 21. Yeah, I think I'll just go for the 21 right there. We could slap in fountains and some other things. That's pretty good pointage. I have mansions. They're fine. What else does this benefit from? Houses, trees, blooming trees, huts, statues, shamans, lumberjacks. So, I can just put an amount of these here. Or we can just jam out a park. Another park. Fountain. It would be lovely if I could have that float. Actually not a bad spot either. 29 points right there is very good. A second sauna. More huts. The huts don't hate each other. We also get another shaman. Shamans hate shamans. Shamans are just picky buggers. I don't know where to put them in such... Oh, actually, no, I do. Something over here. Yeah, like 30 points for that is extremely good. I'll take it. Oh, there's a park in the way. Okay. This is extremely packed. Brewing Tower. What is this? Dang. Okay, so Tower loves houses, mansions, parks, walls, statues. Cool. Let's leave that for a bit. Okay, another sauna. Do get another house. My chances of squishing a house into this mix, kind of low. Actually undo that, because I think that's where the sauna has to go. 74 points. That's extremely good. Only thing is, saunas do not like other saunas. But I can have like another one over here. For oodles of points. Okay, what about fishers? Yeah, 12 points there. Any kind of like oddities? I think there's this area. That's quite good. We get another sawmill, but we don't really want those. Get another town center, but that's just super confusing. I do have the lighthouse. $50 points. 51 points. 56 points up here. Okay. Warehouses. They're new. And reasonably solid. So what does the warehouse scale off of? Harbors, mills, brickyards, fishers. If there was a single bit of land here, they could actually take one of these suckers. I mean, I suppose I can just squeak it in here. Like, there's not bad. Let's see. Does like the seaweed farms? That barely. Yeah, harbor mill. Yeah, like up here would be nice. They used to let you do weird things with plateaus, like hang them off edges, and it was extremely funny and very strong. I miss those days. Okay. I think more than anything else, what I'm gonna have to do is probably just put a city center out in the sticks and surrounded mansions. Hi. Welcome to Wanderbots Real Estate. We have this lovely super $1 million mansion. And it could be yours, as long as you don't mind global warming destroying it in a matter of months. So you're buying? Oh, what was the phrase? I don't remember. Are you ready to buy? There we go. Okay. Yeah, like we've got some weirdo spots that we can maybe jam something here and there. I don't think there's min-max this to hell. Which honestly has been extremely satisfying. Get that in there. We still do have the tower as well. I haven't forgotten about that part. Yeah, I think that's about time. Brewing back tavern. We get another hut. You live on the hill. Actually, in that case, let's get another... Oh, we can't get another town center up there because we already have too many. I guess this is a good spot for a town center if I do want to try and jam something there. Sure. Okay, tavern. Tavern is surprisingly delightfully small, actually. Yeah, I think like here is probably peak tavern. Let's see, 27 for the hut. Get another seaweed farm. Oh my god, we are still going circus? Circuses? So the problem with things like the circus is that you kind of need to plan ahead for it, like, very aggressively. You also get another mason. I don't know what to do with him. You usually get 16 points. It's because it's next to that other thing. 16 points there is probably good enough. Get another lumberjack. What is it getting the bonus for? So it's getting 5 for the trees. Doesn't care about the sawmill. 5, 6, if I can find a spot for it. So what else do these like? Saunas, sawmills, statues, and trees. Is this not a sawmill? Oh. Wait, what the heck? Okay, that's a sawmill. Here's another sawmill. I mean... yeah, probably better to just put this up here. So that my sawmill at least can be proximate to it. Well, the other thing to note, even if it's kind of too little too late, is like, we could try and prep some of our stuff. That's like 10 points. I think we just get this over here. 22, it's pretty good. Okay, I think at this point... oh, we have 3 more boon packs? What? Random boon pack, 15 points. Persist between islands. Demolish a building, shrink a building. That's actually extremely good. Score multiplier. Cliff House. Nope, score multiplier. Okay. Score multiplier. Actually, that works. 89 points for a lighthouse. 88, 89. Bam. Circus. Not worth enough yet. Building pack, brewing market. You get a park. That's a really small park, actually, which is very good. Yeah, we kind of want to jam the circus up in here. Means get a house along this edge. Market is stunningly large. That's not terrible. Actually, even just getting over here would be lovely. Okay, boons. So we could do precious. +1 for each building that does not affect. Increase area. Shrink building, score multiplier. I'm going to try the score multiplier on this sucker. 126 points. What was that? I was really hoping I could stack multiple of these. Increase area. Sauna. 98. Alright. Precious. Sauna. 85. Okay. So we definitely want to do score multiplier on this sauna. And then we do precious? Because I think increase area on the other sauna is not going to do me any good. Oh, I can have it on diagonal, though. That's pretty good. Add building, hermitage, and walls. We get another tower, too. Towers hate other towers. But at least we have some, like, good contenders for other spots to put a tower. Now, towers scale well off of Mason's... yeah, so, like, the wall would actually scale as well. Like 30-something points if I can find a weird spot to get it in here. Like, this area's got some scoring potential, but it's not huge. Really just right in the middle of the mix. if I put this right here, the 32 points is pretty good. How are we still going? Hermitage. Loves plateaus, saunas, parks, fountains, and statues. Everything else they freaking hate. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I could... It doesn't even like seaweed farms. Just kill my score, why don't I? I mean, up here... Over here... kind of gives me some score. I think this might just be a dud building and don't pick it in the future. It also is like extremely picky about where it goes. Because yeah, Hermitage doesn't seem to want to go on an ice flow. Or one of these dock things. Yeah, it has to be on land and nothing more. What else is it like? So fountain, statue, park, sauna. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna give me enough points to really be worth it. I'm just gonna slap those right next to each other. A brewing back or a monument? Oh boy. I like city centers. Take a look. So as a monument, negative 15 points, like city centers, parks, and statues. Like, there's not bad. Over here is quite good, if I could find a spot that it likes. And I think 16 points is the most I'm going to be able to get out of that thing. And then the circus. I mean, what else do we have? I shrink the Hermitage. 9 points. Good enough. Shrink the market. Okay, that actually really helps. Likes the tavern, but the extra houses are nice. And yeah, we have Precious for the market. Gives it some extra score. Yeah, so we can get the market over here. Yeah, if I could get it up higher, that'd be amazing. Still, all things considered, absolutely fabulous. Was not expecting to do nearly as well. Fish kite. Loves circuses, lighthouses, markets, hermitages, towers, statues. Hates other fish kites. Sick. It looks like it kind of can go anywhere. Well. Holy smokes. I thought this island would end early and that would be it. But, nope. That went amazingly well. We could keep going if we want to, but I think that's a good stopping point. As far as I know, there is no upper limit to how far you can go in this game. It's just a matter of how high your score can get. I want to say it gets a little bit more punishing as you go along, but I legitimately do not know. Ultimately, what I will say is, ooh, tropical ley line. Extra points with the ley line for extra sealed boons, or Yarsh. Let's give this a shot. So I want to take a look at the ley line. I don't know what the ley line is. So we do also have a sealed boon. I'm just going to open it up. Terraces. So terraces are a lot of fun. So that's how you can build out and aways, and they can effectively, it's a floating structure. Also like sleigh lines, we get a cliff house pack. Oh, that's fun. I unfortunately am going to have to taunt all of us and say that this is actually a very good stopping point. Otherwise, this video is going to go on for a while, and as it's just going to take time. Like the further I go, the longer each of these islands takes, which means that I can build some like pretty impressive and gorgeous islands, but it also means that this video would be like 4 hours long, and I'm, you know, got dinner to make at some point. Anywho, I like this game. I loved the first Islanders. I thought that was such a charming, solidly made, fun little puzzle game. And this, honestly, to me, kind of just feels like Islanders again, but better. I like the boon system especially. I will admit I haven't played the original Islanders recently, so they might have added some of these things in, but it feels like there's a little bit more whimsy to this now. A lot of fun structures to play around with, powers. I'm really curious about this one. Oh boy. I can kind of gain some points. Doesn't like some of these things, and I'm not sure. What is it hating on? Oh, it doesn't like blooming flowers. Huh. So actually, this is one of those that wants to be placed in kind of an area that doesn't have much growth at all. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, like, these are just weird extra bonus things that can get you tons of points. 19. I'll take it. Could get another verdure. But I should probably get a seaweed farm pack, even if, actually, we don't have much for land masses to make that work. So that could make this a bit tricky. Oh, no, I guess that works. We could just surround this island with these lads and something. Anywho, I guess I might as well mention once again that Islanders New Shores is available now on Steam. If you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. It is such a chill puzzle game. It is drop dead gorgeous. It is just pleasant when you don't have anything, like if you want to just take some time off or you want to zen out for a while, the music works perfectly. I still absolutely adore this low poly style. It works. It has just enough detail that it feels like a world, and it's not just kind of like, you know, hard edge polygons. Every surface kind of feels rounded in a way that makes things feel softer, and I like that. And yeah, it's got a lot of fun tech and things that you can play around with. Like, I love the fact that we now have cliff houses. That'll be fun to play with. But I guess with all that said, before I go, I do want to say a very quick thank you to the station and CoatSync for reaching out and sponsoring this video. It was very kind of you, and it was a ton of fun. And I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.